Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch with me, Gustav Miller, as your host. In this final video episode in the series that I'm doing on some of the best whiskey-based liqueurs available, I'm going to review Glayva. I left the best for last. Glayva liqueur, considered the best liqueur in the world, especially after it has received the International Wine and Spirits Competition's trophy, a record-breaking 5 times. It has also been awarded 14 other awards at the International Wine and Spirits Competition over the years, so globally considered the best liqueur around. It goes back to 1947 in Edinburgh, when it was first produced by Ronald Morrison Co Ltd, but currently this brand is owned by Whyte Mackay Ltd. Glayva liqueur. Let's see what the bottle says here. The perfect harmony of honey, spices, tangerines and blended Scotch whisky. Bottled at 35%. Best enjoyed neat. Chilled over ice. Glayva is simply very, very good. It gets its name from the Gaelic word Gle-Mhath, which means very good. That was the first word uttered when this liqueur was produced for the very first time and tasted after it was produced, and that's where the name comes from. So quite a dark color, a rich amber, between amber and burnished gold color. Dark and inviting. Citrus, immediately on the nose, those citrus, so very different compared to the Dubliner that I did in the previous episode, where you had the caramel in your nose immediately. Here, citrus, up front. Tangerine, sweet, dark orange citrus. You can just picture it as you experience these aromas. A little bit of pepper and licorice mingled with those citrus notes. And a slight honey note in the background. And then some baking spices, cinnamon and nutmeg. So this is a spicy one, with the citrus and the honey and whiskey. It is syrupy and thick in its mouthfeel. So different to the Dubliner that had a much thinner texture. This one is thick and creamy, smooth. The citrus, tangerine citrus is there, and the licorice is there on your palate. Most of what I experienced on the nose goes right through to the palate. Honey sweetness. Cinnamon, toffee, pepper, Christmas spices, with the overtone of the tangerine citrus. This is a very complex liqueur. There's lots going on there. There's lots to be discovered as you spend time with this whiskey-based liqueur. The finish is long, not as long as the Dubliner. The sweetness lingers, and it's like an orange marmalade that lingers on your tongue with a little bit of cinnamon. This is very, very good. And as it says on the bottle, enjoyed preferably neat or chilled over ice. It costs around £20 in the UK and around 400 Rand here in South Africa. Now, if you want to pair this complex, sweet, honeyed and citrus liqueur with a food snack, like all other very sweet liqueurs, we always recommend peppery crackers with a selection of cheese, preferably mature or hard cheeses, so that you have those salty crystals that will counter the sweetness of the liqueur, and then spend time with friends and have fun and decide which cheese works best. Also, the Dutch speculaas biscuits with a caramel center that I used for one of the other whiskey based liqueurs, that can be good because of the cinnamon notes in those biscuits. Camembert is quite an interesting pairing, but for today I'm going to try a piece of feta cheese. I've got feta cheese here on a tiny cracker, and I want to try this because of the saltiness in the feta to counter the sweetness, but the creaminess to go with the smooth creamy texture of the whiskey liqueur. So let's see how this works. Yeah, yes. A cheese with a slight salty note with a sweet liqueur like this, it works perfectly. And the cracker gives that bit of texture difference to make the mouth feel even more interesting. It's just a good pairing. One can have so much fun with these whiskey based liqueurs. Thank you for watching. Remember to share this video with your friends, and hope to see you again soon. Watch this space because lots more whiskey tastings, whiskey reviews and whiskey and food pairings to come. Sláinte.